the visible upgrade, which I don't have any of the graphic. There's like graphic things you could turn on. I have all the graphics of vanilla, but this fixes a lot of the problems this game has in Windows 10. So if you're gonna play this game, I recommend installing this patch. The only thing I had for the first game was the DirectX 10 renderer, which, similar to the Visible mod, just gets it running in Windows 10 better. Hey, Amsigo. You're just in time for the beginning of Invisible War. Isn't it supposed to play an intro? Maybe when you go new game. There we go.
The infusion lab?
Evacuated.
Trainees?
Gave the order myself.
What did you tell them?
I told them to run.
Okay, that's very clearly Walton Simon's voice, but he's dead.
Agreed.
Anything new on the terrorist?
He's in the city. No ID yet. Unclear whether we're the target.
An academic distinction if he really has a nanite detonator.
Can you guys tell the difference between him and me?
The security bots have acquired the target. We're too late!
Helipad, let's go. Move!
Great Goo event. This should literally be roll credits. This is the end of the world. If this was an actual Grey Goo event, this would be it for everybody.
City to get at us?
Our enemies aren't that desperate.
Perhaps we made a new enemy.
What if they already know about the Seattle facility?
We have other options.
We aren't equipped to fight a war.
We're going to change the terms of engagement. It's our war, not theirs. We don't need cities or armies. We have the cells of human bodies. An invisible weapon for an invisible war.
Did they not just destroy the city of Chicago with a Grey Goo event? How is this an invisible war when they just destroyed the entire city of Chicago? Millions of people just died. I think this war is pretty non-invisible. This war is pretty fucking out there. Binoculars. Yeah, I have to play inverted. Map Seattle Tarsus Complex. Alex, I thought this map might help you acclimate more quickly to the new facility. Dr. Nassif.
see that you're awake.
Just trying to sleep off the chopper ride. What happened? The guards practically dragged me to the roof.
Let me introduce myself. Layla Nassif, Director of the Tarsus Academy here in Seattle.
I've been moved to Seattle? What about Billy? Is she here too?
Alex, I'm afraid something happened in Chicago. A terrorist attack. We evacuated you and Billy just in time.
No one told me anything about an attack. How bad is it? I have friends in Chicago.
You don't want all the details in one dose, trust me. Why don't you come downstairs to meet the other trainees? Refer to the map you found at the facility. Billy Adams you know from Chicago. Check in with her in apartment 454 on your way down.
What was that noise?
Nothing to be concerned about. You have your assignment, Alex.
Nothing to be concerned about. It's an explosion that rocked the entire building. I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry about it. Boing. Alright, so this game changes a lot of things from Deus Ex. This is the inventory now. It's just two single file rows of items, and every item takes the exact same amount of space. So a chocolate bar is as big as a rocket launcher. So that's the first major change we'll notice. The functional mirrors from the first game are gone. No more mirrors. You can see the health bar in the top left there. There's no more location-based damage, so you don't like take damage to your arms and legs and stuff. It's just one generic health bar now. I asked Nassif to drop this off. Alex, why are we locked in? To bring us here in the middle of the night, then treat us like prisoners with no explanation. Come see me as soon as you can. I'm in 454. Billy. But Neverwinter Nights 2 is more complex than Neverwinter Nights 1. The opposite happened there. One improvement, I'll give them this. This is an improvement. All food items now go under one stack of just food. So you don't have separate stacks for pop and soy and candy bars and chips and like clogging up your inventory with like 17 different food items. There's just food. I'm all for that. That's an improvement in my book. I'll give him that one. I'm sure in some parts of the world soy is food.
Please remain in the main complex. Attention trainees. Self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
We got ragdoll physics now. Whee! Here's the next big change. In the stupidest thing they did in this game, well, not the stupid, one of the stupidest things, that ammunition clip I just picked up, all weapons in this game, every weapon, pistols, flamethrowers, rocket launchers, machine guns, shotguns, use the exact same ammo. There's one ammo supply for everything. It's just their in-universe explanation is that it's nano ammo, and the nanobots build the ammunition that you need in real time, and so like different weapons will take different amounts. So like a rocket will use up more nano ammo than a pistol will, for example, but it's all the same ammo supply. It's so dumb. So there's no reason to carry multiple weapons. Just take whatever's the most efficient. and like a rocket launcher, because you need to blow stuff up, and that's about it. It's such a just decision. Upper and lower Seattle, two hearts beat as one. Seattle rose from the ashes of the collapse by building onward and upward. Pillars were erected in the center of the old city, representing the city's firm resolve to continue and to raise itself up. Upper Seattle was constructed on a platform laid on these pillars, with lower Seattle nestled safely beneath, and an inclinator connecting the two levels.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
You looking for me? Huh? You looking for Leo Jankowski? I'm probably in the rec area working out or already on a plane for Horde RCP Special Security Division. And I bet you wish it was you, huh, plebe?
Plebe.
Attention trainees.
Yeah,
Self-study will last
lockpicks
only until
and
the top of the
multi-tools
hour.
are combined into one item now. There's no separate lockpicking and hacking or whatever. I guess we can also bring up the fact that there's no skills. The entire skill system is gone. As you'll notice, there's no like character sheet. You don't earn experience, you don't have skills, you don't level up. The only character progression is finding augmentation canister upgrades and weapon upgrades. That's it. All the RPG stuff, gone. Gone.
Oh God, he's really dead, isn't he?
Seems very quiet. Except the volumes are all at 100.
Attention trainees.
If this is too quiet, let me know and I'll up the volume in OBS a bit.
He didn't even have a chance. He was just standing there.
What happened?
Mike and I, we've worked here for years. Usually nothing makes it past the turrets.
Do you know what's going on? Dr. Nassif acted like nothing's wrong.
I'm sure SSC will be sending help any minute now.
Please remain in the main complex.
And for some reason, all the character models in this game look like they've like seen some shit. They all have that like 1,000-yard like methed out stare. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, who's there?
It's me, Alex.
Finally, it's about time you woke up. Come on in. We've got to talk about what's been going on around here.
Until the top of the hour.
I take it you heard the disturbance.
Any idea what's going on around here? This Dr. Nassif is telling me to ignore what sounded like an explosion, and I just saw a man killed in the hallway.
I tried to get answers out of Dr. Nassif, but all she'd give me is the elevator code. It's 28901 if you need it. I don't know what's going on, but it's clear we're not safe. We don't know anyone here, so we'd better watch each other's back.
Thanks. I guess I should meet our hostess here already. Not much else I can do, and maybe I can get some better answers in person. You coming?
No, not yet. I've got things to do.
Attention trainees. Self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
Yeah, they're almost like T-posed, just standing there.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
Oh, one other improvement, I guess you could say. If you remember in the first game when you drank, from a fountain to heal, it would heal you 1 hit point at a time, and you have to drink from the fountain like 7,000 times. Now it just heals you to full in one go.
Doorstep.
Breaking news. The city of Chicago is under attack. We've only just received the first report,
Until our
so little is
security
clear at this
assessment
point.
changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main
It is
complex.
known that the city is suffering from some sort of disintegrative explosion. Nanotech is suspected. An excessively high mortality rate is expected. No known organization has yet taken responsibility for the attack.
Oops.
When you drink a cup of coffee, you drink Pequods, because
Attention
Pequods is a
trainees.
pioneer of the
Self-study
new
will last
economy.
only until the top of the
Efficient,
hour.
modern, clean. Pequods is on the cutting edge of nutrition and biomedicine. Our
Proceeding
coffee
with
will
routine
whiten your
patrol.
teeth and protect against ulcers. Pequods, coffee for your kind of world.
Teeth whitening coffee, huh?
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating
I don't
as a
really care,
closed
Filthy
campus.
Bear.
Please
I
remain
don't.
in the main complex.
I don't really have any interest in what Bethesda does, so pretty ambivalent.
Hi, this is Clara.
The
Sorry I'm not in my
$7.5
quarters
billion
right now.
price
Probably
tag's
on
pretty
the road
hilarious, but
training, but thanks for stopping by.
Attention trainees. Self-study
What's going
will last
on?
only
I saw
until
one
the
of your
top the
troopers
hour.
killed.
All part of SSC duties. I can't comment except to say the situation will be under control shortly.
What do you mean, no comment? I saw a man die.
Move along. I know you have your orders and I have mine. Now let me do my job.
I've got just as much training as you do, if not more. Why don't you let me help out?
Why don't you keep your mouth shut and just stay out of SSC's way?
They actually hired voice actors for this game instead of just using the game staff. So the voice acting's better. Although it's lacking that kind of goofy charm the first one had. Hey Torvik. This game's perfectly playable. It's just has the unfortunate position of being a sequel to the greatest game ever made, and being a disappointing sequel. Compass, sure.
I know what you must be thinking. Don't worry, this won't be a repeat of Chicago.
The facility's under attack. By who?
No one, just an isolated incident. Listen, we want the trainees to stay in the rec area. You'll be safe down here.
Doctor, we have a code yellow.
Hello, Stan. Are you sure?
One of the guards turned up dead.
I'll be right there. You'd better introduce yourself to the others. Clara's just down the hall and Leo's running laps around the track.
I don't know how Game Pass is profitable. I don't understand the economics of Game Pass at all.
I don't have time to debrief every one of the trainees.
I guess if you get enough people signed up, you're making so much money every month that it covers all the development costs, but at the moment it seems very strange.
Hello there, you must be Alex. I'm Clara Sparks.
Hi, what's going on? It looks like this facility is under attack.
Probably just more demolition. That's Upper Seattle, you know, always growing. We hear it all the time. Hey, you must be overwhelmed. I mean, Chicago, the whole city. Was your family from there?
My foster parents.
Your parents? Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. If I can do anything to make you feel more at home, let me know.
Yeah, with Game Pass, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, at some point, either the price is going to go up, or they're going to introduce like a tiered system where it's like $30 a month and you get the new releases, and $10 a month gets you the back catalog. Like, I can't imagine it's going to stay the way it is now, long term.
At least I get to wear a cool uniform. They let the Chicago transfers out of their cages. You're looking at Leo Jankowski. You train here now, so I guess you can call me Leo.
Alex, I just talked to Dr. Nassif. Know anything about a Code Yellow emergency? A security guard has been murdered.
Would I be running if there was an emergency?
It's so weird.
Leo Jankowski in Chicago?
I'll talk after they're done.
Right, Jankowski. It's great to finally meet you.
Well, don't be intimidated by my ranking. I make a point of treating every team member as an equal.
Thanks.
Tough break about Chicago. I think everyone will understand if you want to take it easy these first few days.
I appreciate that. Listen, I'm serious. You didn't hear the explosions? I saw a guard killed right in front of me on the apartment level.
Probably staged. A test for the new transfers. They rewrote the exercises because of my performance. If there was trouble, they'd notify me immediately.
The guard was dead. I'm sure of it.
Better look again. They did the same thing to me during summer recon. I got a perfect score because I kept my cool.
Sounds like you're in this for the adventure.
Why'd you sign up? Money?
My foster parents enrolled me at a Tarsus middle school. I never thought about it much.
An orphan? You were pretty pampered for an orphan. Why not be a banker or something?
I grew up in old Chicago, not some cozy enclave. My parents made it clear I was gonna have to make it on my own. When I got picked for the covert ops program, I figured, what the hell?
What the hell? What kind of assignment do you expect with that attitude?
A risky one, with a big salary.
Let me finish my run.
That's what I was just about to say, is for some weird reason, every character model...
Facility is under attack. Alex, please get the med kit and multi-tools from your equipment locker next to the basketball court. Just a precaution.
Dr.
I'm
Nassif,
transmitting the soft key ID to your data vault right
Dr.
now.
Nassif, please
More
report
details
to
when they
base
become available.
Okay, anyway, every character model we've encountered has like fully modeled 3D eyes. Like their eyes are a 3D model with eyelids that animate and everything. But for some reason, our character's eyes are drawn on as a texture They're not rendered in 3D. It's an animated texture. I don't know why. Why the one character model you see in every single conversation is the one with the least amount of detail. It's very strange.
Dr. Nassif, please report
Divine
to
Divinity?
A17. Dr. Nassif, please report
I
to
didn't run it in Glide. If you have it on Steam or GOG,
Nothing serious.
it's been updated to run in modern systems. You don't have to do anything. If you're running it off your old disc, I got no suggestions for you.
Dr. Nassif, please report to A17. Dr. Nassif, please report to A17.
Red alert. There has been a severe security breach.
Alright, we got this. We got this. Wow. What is going on with the physics? Holy crap. Jesus Christ. It's like bouncing and fast forward. I wonder if this is because the frame rate's too high. Are the physics tied to the frame rate in some way?
Dr. Nassif, please report to A17.
Hey, Bagel.
Dr. Nassif, please report to A17.
Red alert. There has been a severe security breach.
God damn it.
Dr. Nassif, please report to A17. Dr. Nassif, please report to A17.
Red alert. There has been a severe security breach.
Ah. That counts.
Dr. Nassif, please report to A17. Dr. Nassif, please report to A17.
Red alert. There has been a severe security breach.
Terrorists seem to belong to the Order, religious fanatics. Their exact objective is unclear. All trainees will evacuate the facility immediately. Use the elevator in my office.
These guns have flashlights now. It's kind of nice. No, this game doesn't use Glide.
We've got trouble. I spotted a seeker coming our way. Look, there's no reason for me to drag a trainee into a firefight. Why don't you try to slip out before I start shooting?
Sounds like a good way to become a target.
Not if you're careful. Just stick to the shadows, crouch, and move slowly. You'll come through just fine.
Don't be ridiculous. We can handle one order seeker.
Those are pretty big words for a rookie. Go ahead, you first. I'll bring up the rear.
Warning. Autonomous security systems have been compromised.
You're not gonna get away.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Intruders are storming the facility. Evacuate immediately.
Gotta get that universal ammo.
Autonomous security systems have been compromised.
Could I pick up a second gun? No reason to carry more than one.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not
Thanks
a
for
drill.
the help. I guess they weren't kidding about your
Intruders are
target
storming the
recruits.
facility. Evacuate immediately. Warning. Autonomous security systems have been compromised.
I think everybody hates this game. I don't hate this game. It's not like this is not like an Ultima 8 Might and Magic 9 level disaster. It's definitely a massive step down from the first game, but it's still playable at least.
Autonomous security systems have been compromised.
doing? We all got the same orders. Get out of the facility through Nassif's office.
Forget that. How do you know they won't just cut us loose, given all this trouble at their facilities? Grab what you can now. Get your biomods installed. Tarsus owes us that much. I got mine, and they're worth the trouble.
I repeat, this is not a drill.
How? The facility's being locked down and evacuated.
Evacuate immediately.
Go back to your apartment. You'll be able to get to the biomod lab through a breach the order made in the residential area.
Warning, autonomous security
Wait,
systems
do you know what's going on?
The order contacted me in Chicago and told me how to uncover Tarsus's treachery. We're not trainees, we're test subjects. Finding out I've been used like that, I don't feel so bad about disobeying orders.
But where does the order fit into all this? I thought they were a world church, not private investigators. I need to know more before I start making decisions.
Systems have been compromised.
The Order believes in natural balance, and they see Tarsus's operations as a violation of that. It's impossible to live a balanced life if your actions are secretly manipulated by a lab with its own agenda. Now you have a chance to see the real Tarsus. Explore the facility, starting with your apartment.
Warning, autonomous security systems have been compromised.
If you want to avoid confrontations in the hall, you can crawl through a vent shaft I found earlier. It connects Clara's and Leo's apartments. Enter the apartment on your immediate left to get to it.
There's a seeker down there. Guess I gotta take him down.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Cover me when I charge him? I mean, I can handle it by myself. It's just that in training, we always had backup.
Sure, I've got your back.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, the music is very disappointing in this game compared to the first game's incredible soundtrack. The soundtrack in this game is very dull.
You're dead, pal. Just wait till it's your turn. That's it!
Order be praised. May her holiness watch over and guide you.
Get him. Good job.
This is the order. We are now in control of this facility.
No, it's the same developer. It's just the publisher mandated that this be a console game, and because it was being released for consoles, they were like, we better dumb this down. Console gamers are too stupid to play Deus Ex. Make it dumb, so they made it dumb. And this is what we ended up with.
Order be praised. May her holiness watch over and guide you.
I'm trying to drink from the damn
We are
fountain.
now in control of this facility. Our seekers are securing the building.
That's what they said. The developers, in the many interviews they've done since then, is that they dumbed this game down because they thought console gamers were too dumb and low attention span to play Deus Ex. Their words, not mine.
Inhumane scientific experiment. Hear us. You have been brainwashed.
I mean, they're not
Reject
wrong.
Tarsus and the tyrants who established it.
I'm not saying I disagree.
Order be praised. May her holiness watch over and guide you.
You will each be interviewed individually in the near future to determine your interests and how they position you within the company. Please keep in mind how important security has become. We are looking for assurances that moving you into these new positions is the right thing at this time.
We are now in control of this facility.
And don't worry, this game isn't this dark all the time. We'll get a light mod, and unlike the first game, the light mod doesn't drain your power.
Our seekers are securing the building.
That will help quite a lot.
Programmed your security
Multi-tool.
systems to
Take
neutralize
that.
threats to our cause.
Another multi-tool. Multi-tool. Multi-tool.
Inhumane scientific experiment. Hear us. You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus established it. Order be praised. May Her Holiness watch over and guide you.
This is where I just was, right?
This is the order. We are now in control of this facility.
Now watch the ceiling while I cut the power.
Our seekers are securing the building.
That's one of the subjects.
Have reprogrammed your security systems to neutralize
Oh my god, we're lab rats. It's like that episode of Star Trek.
Not just a sound barrier, he can see us.
Hey guys, I can see you.
What do you think you'll do?
We are here to rescue you from an inhumane scientific experiment. Hear
Which one
us.
is it?
You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it.
I didn't get a chance to read the file.
Order be praised. May Her Holiness watch
Maybe
over
we
and
should
guide
leave.
you.
Not with the security grid malfunctioning. We're fine right here.
Let's hope he has a sense of humor.
This is the order. We are now in control of this facility. Our seekers are securing the building.
You are approaching a ladder.
Your security systems to neutralize threats to our cause.
Teeny tiny maps. All the maps in this game are so small. Your weird obsession with Glide is not really founded in anything, Torvik. Most games, if you go back far enough, there are plenty of games that had better Glide support than Direct 3D support, so they look better. But
You've already seen the lab, so I guess it won't hurt
most
any
games
to
don't look better, they look basically the same.
The canisters will transfer seed populations of nanites into subregions of your body. You will need to configure each subpopulation for a specific skill. For instance, the actin drivers in your legs can either increase your speed or quiet your footsteps, not both.
It's a little late for a seminar on my biomod architecture.
The Tarsus program may be unconventional, but
Nanomachine,
trust me, we
son.
take care of our trainees.
The people attacking Tarsus, are they the ones responsible for Chicago? What's going on?
The Order is an intolerant cult. They hate multinational corporations and the private security forces that protect them.
Which means me.
Exactly. But I don't think they were involved with Chicago. They're a worldwide organization, not a band of terrorists.
Doesn't look that way to me.
Many organizations would like to see us fail. That's perhaps all I should say for now.
Why should I trust someone who spies on me in my own apartment?
We keep our operations secret for a reason, Alex. Don't expect a full debriefing while you're still in danger of being captured. Now install your biomods and get out of there.
And yeah, they just dump a whole bunch of biomods on you immediately.
Brainwash, reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it.
There are 5 body slots for biomodification: arm, cranial, eye, leg, and skeletal. Only one type of biomod can be installed in the slot at a time. With additional canisters, you can overwrite a new biomod or upgrade the current one. Yeah, we got the light mod. So we can do regeneration right off the bat. Cloak has a drone neural interface. Aggressive defense, thermal masking, electrostatic discharge, hand strength, biotox attack, drone. Bot domination is quite good in this game. So one of the changes is there's black market mods now. So you can install the first 2 off these canisters, but the third one is always a black market one, and you need these special red canisters to install those. Health leech drone. Well, we definitely need neural interface. That's for hacking.
Well done. Enjoy. Even though they run on normal energy cells, your systems are far more efficient than the standard PA's-a-chem architecture. Now get down to the street. The elevator on this level uses the lab's general access code, 3445.
This is an order. We are now in control of this facility.
Yeah, the health regen mod's in the original game. They don't give it to you immediately though. You get that mod first thing here.
Our seekers are securing the building on foot. We have reprogrammed your security systems to...
The terrorists reprogrammed our security, and that turret up there means business. So we're trapped because the order's out there, taking down scientists.
There's got to be some way to outsmart a camera.
If you can sneak past the camera, or take it out with EMP, you'll be fine. As soon as that camera catches sight of a target, the turret opens fire.
Sounds easy enough. Do you want to follow me through?
I'm not willing to take that risk, but you guys are trained for that sort of thing. I'm just supposed to be quietly observing students and taking notes from behind the glass. Hopefully backup will show up soon and rescue me, but you don't have that luxury. You cannot let yourself be captured.
Okay, have it your way.
This is...
Trust me, Tarsus has a strict policy against voyeuristic behavior by our researchers. Your living quarters were observed only to ensure that our graduates show no behavioral abnormalities after the biomod infusion procedure.
Seekers are securing the building.
Subject Journal Alex D. Arrival. Brainwaves status 6.3 cycles per second. Fatigue, curiosity, stress indicators minimal. Muscle fiber scan inaccurate. Subject did not disrobe. Suggest requiring Chicago subjects to shower before briefing. Sleep 2.3 cycles per second, 1.7 cycles per second, 3.9 cycles per second. No dreams. Subject awoken by loud noise. Yeah, she's ready for the COVID. Good for her. So you can actually see the camera's view cone now. That's new.
Anomaly detected.
Hey Denmark, how's it going?
You must be the captain who goes down with the ship.
In a manner of speaking, we won't hand our research over to fanatics, not without a fight.
Something's happening. Another squad of terrorists.
Where?
Right below us. They're going through the apartments.
You sure you're gonna stay and fight?
If our enemies capture this facility, they'll learn how you were made. Stand by us, Alex. You're the one with combat training. Maybe
Yeah,
you can
it's
handle
not like
the
N7
before they
masks
become
are a
my
new
companion.
invention.
Is this entire facility for studying us, the trainees? Was I under the microscope in Chicago too?
Biomodification is more involved than you might imagine, Alex. This facility was for your protection.
You know my name.
I better know a lot more than that if my code is going to be regulating protein synthesis in the cells of your body. It's not safe!
We're in danger!
I can't take any more!
That's quite the downgrade. Ow. No ammo? You cheap shit. Oh god. Ow.
The Order reprogrammed our security system. We're stuck here unless we can get past the beam trigger.
What's it do? Trip an alarm?
Nope,
Are you
no
kidding?
leaning.
This
Leaning is
is a top
gone.
secret lab. Those are gold beams. They're set up to flatline a person in about a quarter second.
Is there another way out?
I guess this room might have a ceiling vent or something, but that won't do me any good. I'm claustrophobic. If you've got a multi-tool, you might try hacking the control panel next to the beams, or disable it with an EMP weapon, or something else that might work. Just blow the whole thing up with a grenade. Red beams that trip alarms, and green ones that trigger gas bombs.
So yeah, there's an illegal biomod. So now we can take neural interface. Which lets us hack computers.
The colored light is holographic in nature, just a way to intimidate intruders. The laser beams themselves are invisible.
I don't appreciate this. Find a different way to amuse yourself.
Can't shut off turrets, we're not high enough hacking level yet.
Thanks. I think I'll hide out upstairs.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, I imagine this probably ran real shit on Xbox. The Dentons, myth and mystery. Although many of his actions remain shrouded in mystery, we do know that J.C. Denton played a major role in resolving the Grey Death Plague. However, some suspect that he also initiated the collapse. He began as an agent for UNATCO, but realizing that it was corrupt, he joined his brother Paul and the NSF revolutionaries. Both J.C. and Paul remain powerful and mysterious figures in the global imagination, even though no one has heard from either in decades. A few radical thinkers believe the Dentons will return, but most have concluded that they simply perished in the collapse.
I feel so helpless standing here, waiting to be gunned down by some fanatic.
Do you feel better now? You are near a medbot. If you're wounded, medbots are programmed to automatically heal you.
Critical restoration in progress. Tissue viability restored.
Yes, both the Denton brothers are in this game. But yeah, not only is it universal ammo, but there's no reloading either. Even though it shows like clips on the ammo bar, there's no actual reloads. I don't know what the hell's gotten up Tabasco Punk's ass today. Oh well, whatever.
Who are you?
I'm Lim Chen, High Elder to Her Holiness. We can't protect you in Upper Seattle. You will have to come to our church, then we can talk more.
Protect me from who?
Dr. Nassif, she will try to recapture you.
No one forced me into the covert ops program.
That's because you never tried to leave. Believe me, you would have been killed the second you let down those scientists. The ones posted around your bedroom back there.
The only killers I've seen so far are your order troopers.
I apologize. My overzealous captain disobeyed orders. He was instructed to mount a rescue.
You can't control your own people?
The church suffers from certain internal disputes. I can explain more later. Hurry, Alex. You'll find us in the old Hartford turbine factory in Lower Seattle.
So this game's all based around this faction system. There's a bunch of different factions you can join. The church being one of them.
Sir, that's
Hey,
close
fellas.
enough. Do not approach the checkpoint.
What's going on? Why am I the one being questioned? I just escaped from a raid on Hartford.
This game closes and reopens itself every time it loads a map. It's pretty wild.
All non-enclave workers must leave the area until security can be restored.
That's one of them.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay, you can pass, but you're instructed to report immediately to Chief Morgan at the WTO air terminal.
Is something wrong?
Just move along so we can seal off the area.
You'll be safe in the WTO enclave. Whatever you do, don't go down the inclinator into Lower Seattle. The Order terrorists are strong there.
Excuse me.
You've gotten past the checkpoint. Good. Now forget everything those troopers just said. I trust the WTO about as much as I now trust Tarsus. If you need further proof of the program's duplicity, you should stop by Nassif's apartment. I got the address when I broke into her office. Apartment 2224, Emerald Suites. I'm transmitting a map of the complex to you now.
There's music, it's just very, like, ambient. You can
Get out of Upper Seattle while
barely
you
hear it.
can. The WTO could decide to arrest you at any moment. You can reach the lower districts via the inclinator at the northwest corner of the enclave.
Hey, you, come here.
What for?
You live here? It's my first time topside. What's a good place to go shopping?
Easy, Red. Mr. P said to lay low.
You deaf? I said I want to get me a fly leather outfit like the one you're wearing.
Come on, man, back off. Well, every time we do a job, you gotta skits and get us all fired.
P said stand here. I'm standing here, and now I want to go shopping. Only thing is I can't afford the Phoebesville markup. That's where you come in.
I'm not paying you for a jacket. Get
You're
fucked.
the wrong person to mug, punk.
Punk?
Hear that? You call Red a punk.
Maybe your grandpappy was a punk, but I bet you never fought a low-down, low-town scab like me.
What's the matter? Never learned to talk street?
I don't take it back, if that's what you mean.
Well, it's take it back or take back, Phoebe. Red ain't fooling. He's more scabland than a greasel pit fighter.
Would y'all just shut up and script some backup? I'm going in.
Hey!
Ow. Yeah, go get him. Get him, security bot. Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
I'll be okay.
Get him. Ow. Ow.
Analyzing system damage. Severe damage.
There you go.
Can't escape.
Did you guys drop any ammo?
Threat probability high.
Running away, huh?
You cheap bastards. Into the trash, punk. Ragdoll physics are fun. What is this? Looks like it's probably worth a multi-tool. A weapon mod. Vaporizes glass with ultrasonic vibrations, breaks the glass silently, and does not trigger alarms. That's kind of handy. Alright. Cool. Bolt caster. Launches a non-lethal neurotoxin bolt. Non-lethal. Please.
Authorized. Proceed.
May you find the order you seek.
Oh, the water only doesn't heal the full. I thought it did. And it only heals you once. Oh, the water's a downgrade. I was mistaken.
New face of hate. They call themselves the Knights Templar and claim to be descended from Zeus
Hey,
and the
Nex.
Temple of Solomon. They say that their war against the augmented and genetically engineered humans is a war against infidels. If the human body is a sacred book, then no organization has burned more scripture than the Templars. Stop the hate. Report all Templar activity before it's too late for your community.
Cash reward for information leading to the identification of Templar High Priests.
My business plan didn't have a column for acts of terror. Kind of messes with the Pequachino price point.
That bad?
I charge almost double compared to Queequeg's coffee in Lower Seattle. Why? Terrorism, taxes, rent.
Rent, I hear you. The WTO shouldn't ration construction permits.
You're telling me. I know a guy who works at Symmetriad. He says nanoformers could rebuild all of Seattle in about 5 years.
It's a shame.
To hell with an economic shock. People want the new cities and they want them now.
I guess business is a little slow because of the terrorist attack down the block.
Could be. Live here was just telling me about it. Tarsus Academy, right? Usually the order goes after the inclinator.
Business is always about the same, since you asked. That's what I was saying. You can barely make a profit up here because of the high rent.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to pull so much volume if I had a branch in Lower Seattle. What's it to you?
Just curious. The Pequod's in my hometown was always packed.
Personally, I think it's about time Lower Seattle, Queequeg's Coffee in particular, got their own taste of terror.
I hear you. Have something specific in mind?
Not that I want to see anyone get hurt, but I'd pay to see someone break in and set fire to their inventory of coffee beans.
Nice.
That's arson.
Very perceptive. You look like one of those Tarsus kids who hang around
That's
here.
awesome.
They do the job. Maybe just lob a grenade in there or something. Interested in a little adventure?
I'd have to think about it.
The Queequeg's manager lives in apartment 21 of the Heron's Loft building. I bet you could find the code to the shop there. Careful though, he's always loafing around at home since he doesn't have to do the 24-hour shtick like us.
Alright. Goal received. Coffee wars. Destroy beans. Sweet.
Need to take your nonsense somewhere else. Come on, I don't need this today. If you're half the operative Leo is, you'll go for it. I'll be right here.
Damn it.
Cool it. Really, that's enough.
Sorry. Easily amused. Coffee science 137 trimethyl xanthine is the major pharmacological active ingredient in coffee, also known as caffeine. It is quickly absorbed into the blood and body tissues following consumption. Its property as an adenosine antagonist enhances its action on the central nervous system as a stimulant. Our love affair with the bean. One day, Caldy found his goats gathered curiously around a dark green leafed shrub with bright red berries. After trying them himself, he discovered their powerful stimulating effect. Monks at local monasteries soon began relying on the berries' effect to stay awake during extended hours of prayer, and so, coffee was born. Read that already. Resonance.
Citizens, we have been accused of over-engineering our economy. Well, this is the legacy we inherited from J.C. Denton. J.C. Denton, the solitary criminal mind that precipitated the Great Collapse and showed us just how fragile the old system was. But how, you ask? Just a rumor, you say? No. My investigators have uncovered proof underground at Area 51 that he was not working for the United Nations, and in fact that there never was a global terror network. He acted alone. Even the recent Chicago disaster pales in comparison to his crimes. Trust the WTO's cautious policies. They protect civilization from madness itself.
City map of Upper Seattle.
I don't think I know you.
Every day, I hear more rumors in the media. Order fanatics want to destroy the Enclave system. Terrorists are planning attacks in the night. The Order and WTO are locked in an endless, invisible war.
Yeah, this is the second one.
Not so, citizens. Her Holiness and I are meeting this week in Trier, Germany, to negotiate better relations. We do not condemn religion, nor do they condemn free enterprise. We will find common ground. Have faith in me.
Something ain't right.
Thought you were gonna catch me by surprise, huh? Look out!
Disturbance out of range.
This has got to stop. take care of this.
Spider bomb. Ow, ow.
Okay, time to go.
Okay, time to go. Yeah, I don't think so. Man, that regeneration mod doesn't heal much when it's not upgraded. Soft key. Metro ticket station key. Okay. If I can upgrade it. I can. Cool. That means I could upgrade. Oh no, I need another black market thing to upgrade the hacking. A9 skull. Alright, we got a shotgun now. In the first game, they would try to run away when they took a certain amount of damage as well. The AI in the original is pretty dumb. I'll call that a wash between the two games. Neither one has particularly strong AI. Alright, well I just broke into the metro station. Let's go to the air terminal, okay. Lucidius, thank you for the 19 months tier 2, man. Holy cow.
19 months. Here's to many more. Still really enjoying your chill stream. Thanks for helping keep me entertained on my daily grind.
Well, you're very welcome. Thank you for the support, man. It's very, very kind of you. Alright, so in theory, we should be able to use our pistol to break this glass without setting the alarm, right? Yeah, because we got that cool glass break mod. How much money do we get from hacking that ATM? I could use a multi-tool to take the camera out. Guess we can save it and see and load our game if it's not worth it. Hey, yes, Stone. How's it going? 150 credits. Sure, why not? Anyone want some espresso? Oh. Herod's Loft. Oh yeah, Dr. Deceif's apartment's in the Emerald Suites. I thought we had some reason to go there. Tell the scientists that the terrorist has been eliminated to collect a reward. Oh. Apparently I didn't talk to some dude. Oh well. That might have been the guy who blew up with the explosive crate there. Elevator music.
Greetings. This is WTO Security Chief Donna Morgan. You were told to report to the air terminal. Very well.
You must be a new tenant. I don't recognize you.
Just visiting Upper Seattle.
So many people come to Upper Seattle with high hopes. When I got my work pass, I thought that this job was just the first step to becoming an Enclave citizen. That was 8 years ago. They pay me too little to ever get out of this job.
This is WTO Security Chief Donna Morgan.
What do you need?
You must know all the ins and outs of this building.
Heck yeah. I've got the keys and codes for every door in this place. They all dismiss me as Lower Seattle trash. But I see more than they would like. Someday it's going to pay off.
You watch these people in their homes?
No, that's going too far. I just poke around when they're not home. There's a master code for all the apartment doors. For the penthouse, though, you need the key to the back door since the elevator's out again. Since my salary is a joke, both are for sale, if you're interested.
500 bucks? Goddamn.
No thanks.
Suit yourself.
Can I kill him and take it?
WTO Security Chief Donna Morgan. You were told to report to the air terminal. Very well, but do us a favor. The Minister of Culture lives in the penthouse here. We believe he is smuggling equipment and violating WTO import-export regulations. Search his apartment for a vault containing contraband.
Inventory is full. What? What are you talking about? Huh? Why can't I pick that up? Odd. Alright. Gotta find out if we can kill him and take the code.
Hey!
Nope, he doesn't drop anything. Lame. 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 500 bucks plus 300 for the penthouse key. That is outrageous, sir. Outrageous.
I'm away from my posh penthouse right now, probably partying at Club Hawks again. Stop by later.
This looks nice and safe.
Good work. You found Dr. Nassif's place. Now see what you can learn.
Expect my assault! authority, or I'm gonna take action. You're going down, huh?
This is murder. Oh my god.
Alright. I guess he's alright with it. Whoops.
What's this all about?
I wanted you to see more evidence that the program is corrupt. We weren't their protégés, just their guinea pigs. That's why I joined the Order.
So you're serious? Leaving all your work at Tarsus behind so you can join this church? How do you know we can trust them? They attacked the apartments and put us in danger.
I've been talking with their High Augur, Lin Mei Chen. There was some miscommunication about the raid, but the main objectives were still accomplished. They showed us what was really going on behind the scenes and freed us. I'm grateful, and you should be too.
Grateful? Miscommunication? They were shooting at us.
We're not exactly sure what went wrong, but there are some radical cells within the Order that want to take more extreme measures. They certainly don't represent the Order as a whole.
We've been with the program since we were 13 years old. Why are you so quick to abandon that? What can the Order offer you?
They really want us to find true balance and order in our lives, which can only be possible when we're not being subjected to secret experiments.
Tarsus gave us a lot. Maybe we owe them a chance to explain.
Don't be naive. Search Nassif's apartment, then go to the Order headquarters in the old Hartford Turbine warehouse in Lower Seattle. It will all become clear to you.
You won't get away with this.
I won't. I seem to be getting away with it. Next shipment. I'll continue simplifying your commerce and transportation, also in wake of Chicago. Might be a good idea to keep that recent delivery in storage for a bit longer. By the way, the WTO is pestering me to join the elite committees again. I have my reservations, but it might help our cause. M. Finley.
That sounds like it's from Mark Finley, Seattle's Minister of Culture. Now why would he be talking to Nassif about hiding a shipment? Is Tarsus involved in some sort of smuggling operation?
Got another biomod. 0 Point Energy. Report to Congress on the progress of the 0 Point Energy project. We've successfully harnessed 0 Point Energy. Within the year, 0 Point Energy converters can be online to provide all inhabitants of Earth with a clean and cost-free energy source. Maximum healing. So that's it? That's the big piece of evidence you want us to find? Possible evidence of him smuggling? Wow. Well, I'm convinced. Let's join the weird church.
I'm not expecting any visitors. Get lost before I call SSC or I take care of you myself.
Proceed. Process investigating specific threat. Readiness level max engagement.
Oh, okay. Ow. None of you yahoos are dropping any ammo. What the hell, man? Is there a security computer in here somewhere we can hack to shut this off? Oh man, there's like a sniper rifle in there. Some other stuff. Definitely want that. I guess we can EMP grenade the lasers off. If you're expecting to get a rise out of me, Tabasco Punk, you're failing miserably, friend. Getting offended at weirdos on the internet is not something I do. Sorry. But, you know, keep at it. You might get there eventually. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. There we go. Concussion grenade? I don't think we need concussion grenade. Well, that's probably more helpful than a flash bomb. Let's get rid of that. Take that. And... I guess we'll get rid of that and take the rifle. There we go. Legal Services Arbitration Retainer. This agreement is entered by and between Kevin O'Rourke, called attorney, and Chairman Chris Hubert, called client, to do the following legal work. Defense in Citizens of Cairo Arcology v. Chairman Chris Hubert on 12 counts of civil corruption. Prosecution in suit regarding libel against Chairman Hubert. What do we got here? Scrambler grenade, spider bomb, ammo, and we get our EMP grenade back. Alright. Nice. Yeah. Alright.
Alert. Cleaner bot present.
I just played the regular game. There is no remaster of it, Mr. Citizen. Just ignore him, yes, Stone Daddy. It's fine. I'd have banned him. I just don't feel like alt-tabbing. The plan. Plant charges here to destroy Vault Door. Minister of Culture's private collection, mysteriously stolen from his penthouse in the Emerald Suites. All the public terminals will be talking about it. My famous heist. It'll go down in history. silencer. So if I install this, will it overwrite the existing mod, or can you have more than one? Looks like you can have more than one, I think. I hope. Yeah, we're down to 9mm now. It's fairly dark, but what I meant was that we get the light mod to help see. The actual game is still pretty dark. Inclinator as gatekeeper. There are those that revere the Inclinator as a symbol of connectedness between Upper and Lower Seattle, but those living in the shadow of the platformed city know it is a myth. The Inclinator divides more than it connects. It ensures that only a select few can pass over the gap between the haves and have-nots. It guards against the wrong kind of person traveling into the bright, clean streets of Upper Seattle. Alright. Where was that vent entrance again? Looks like we'll be able to get into a bunch of the apartments through the vents here. Right there. What's up here? Oh, it's locked. Never mind. Is this just the hallway? That's where we just went. Okay, never mind. I guess we've been everywhere the vents go. Fair enough. I don't need your stupid expensive codes and key, bastard. Wonder what's behind here. Let's find out. Oh, that apartment I dropped into from the roof wasn't the penthouse? I figured it would have been, because we had to go in there from the roof. Okay, that just goes back there. There's a multi-tool back there. Ta-da! that's where the lasers come out. Okay. Man, everybody in Seattle owns their own fucking personal pool table. What the hell? Everybody's just rolling in dough. Open vault. I like the sound of that. The toilet makes a little... Okay, nice. Let's make a little chime noise every time you flush. Ta-da! Congratulations, you took a dump. EMP converter. It's a weapon mod. Oh, that's cool. So you can convert a weapon to do EMP damage. It's like an anti-bot weapon. That's neat. Shipping receipt. Finley, these are for Nassif. Same drill. Wait for the biolab scientists at Mako to set up the exchange. Keep these in your vault. And no visitors this time. This deal gets us a step closer to the real prize, the mag rail. Nassif's people told me Mako is filling a big order for the Templars. Good start. Just don't screw it up. If you keep taking unnecessary risks, we'll find another agent. P.S. You're either on the team or you're off the team. And then this weird briefcase.
Tarsus are mixed up in that transaction. I'd like to know why they're running equipment to Mako ballistics, and why a weapon called the mag rail has been commissioned by the Knights Templar. Report to the air terminal. We have a lot to discuss.
Alright, well, we got a katana again. Doesn't look as cool as the dragon sword, though. That's for sure. Yeah, I want a gip gun. Give me a gip gun. Alright, well there's the penthouse thing done. Like, despite all the dumbing down, it's still got all like the core like mechanics of Deus Ex, of sneaking and combat and hacking and, you know, being able to come up with your own solutions and stuff. Like, it's still a decent game. It's still fun to play. But man, I wish they hadn't made a lot of the decisions they made. This could have been so much better. Alright, so we need to find the Heron building so we can find this coffee shop guy's apartment. It's probably in Lower Seattle, I'm guessing.
Trying to brainwash more mercenaries?
How do you mean?
I'm talking about the attack on Tarsus. Is that what you do when people won't listen to your sermons? You murder them?
Brother Lamar spoke to me when he entered the Enclave. He and his seekers are sworn followers of Her Holiness. They would raise their hands in battle only if provoked.
You could be telling the truth. Who knows? Tell me more about your faith.
I used to live here and believe everything Dumier said, until I realized that enclaves do the real brainwashing, convincing people it's a free market, where everyone can succeed if they work hard enough, when in fact it's all controlled to keep the wealth in the hands of a select few. I'm trying to wake them up. Once I was like you, mindlessly consuming, but you've always felt something was missing. Join the Order and let Her Holiness help you find it.
So many load screens in these tiny maps.
Welcome to Club Vox. We've got the latest NG Resonance Sim, the best music, and even a VIP club for your more private exchanges. You can pay the cover for the main club here.
$100 cover charge? What?
What's so great about this club anyway?
Besides the usual offerings, we've got the latest NG Sim on the second floor. The owner usually hangs out up there where he can watch everything. If you need more privacy than the ground floor can offer, you might ask him about the VIP club. The stairs are on the right just after you enter.
Thanks.
Doesn't look like there's any way to sneak by.
Welcome to Club Vox.
Fine, here's your fucking $100. Jesus.
Have fun.
As survivors flee the remains of the city, they wonder how or why this disaster could have happened. The damage was not caused by any sort of explosive or missile, but rather by an agent that seems to have dissolved the very substance of the buildings. We still do not know who is responsible, but the totality of the destruction leads many to wonder whether this may signal the beginning of yet another collapse.
Great place to meet chicks, huh? I'm just a bouncer.
Got fired again. Time to start drinking.
Welcome to Club Vox.
Okay, there's $100 sitting on the table. Well, that paid for the, the cover charge, I guess. Yeah, boogie on down.
You must have something else to do right now.
Hey there. I haven't seen you around here before.
Everything satisfactory, young man? I am the owner.
Just taking a look around.
Pardon the intrusion, but you look modified, am I right? My cousin used to run a clinic.
What do you want to know?
Just a small security matter. I've had trouble finding reliable protection. You see, one of my VIP club members is being framed by a lawyer living in the Emerald Suites.
What's the lawyer say the club member did?
The charges are pure
Yeah, the first game's music is way better.
The lawyer is one Kevin O'Rourke. He lives in Suite 2226. To be blunt, I want him dead.
I already killed a lawyer in the Emerald Suites.
Really? Which suite?
Suite 2226.
How about that? Well, it would be best for me not to know your business with Mr. O'Rourke, but let me give you the bounty I had put on his head. I am also prepared to extend to you a membership to the VIP club.
Sweet.
You must have really had it in for this O'Rourke guy.
Yeah, the eyes in this game are so
Any enemy
weird.
of his is a friend of mine.
Tell me about this VIP club.
First, you must agree to abide by certain rules. Number 1, membership is confidential. You do not disclose the names of other members to anyone. Understand?
I understand.
Number 2, you stay in the VIP lounge. No snooping around club offices.
Got it.
Okay. The security door for the stairwell to the VIP lounge is on the ground floor. The code is 11413. Obey the rules and have a good time.
I love how this guy's like known me for 10 seconds and he's like, I need you to go kill somebody for me. Like, what? What the fuck?
Hi, Bill Green, Club Vox Security Manager.
It was a pleasure working together.
Hey Wispy, you don't actually have to memorize the codes in this game. When somebody tells you the code, your character just enters it automatically when you use the appropriate pad. Unlike the first game, where you had to actually type them in.
Bud, it's been 3 days. How was your date?
I don't know.
Come on, guys, fill me in. Did you hit it off?
See you, Sansa.
Not really. That so-called dating service ripped me off.
Tell me about the young woman.
Well, first of all, she wasn't young. Hey, NG, I have a question.
Yes?
I know you're just software. Probably have holocoms all over the world.
We'll have more fun if you pretend I'm NG.
But I was wondering, does the real NG ever see these conversations, like watch recordings or anything?
Sure, NG loves hearing from her fans.
Yeah?
Yes, I love my fans.
Hi, NG. I hope you're listening. I'd like to meet you for real sometime.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Of course I'm listening. Don't be silly.
I'm Bud Puckett. I live in Upper Seattle. Call me sometime. Maybe next time you're in town, okay?
Wow, Bud Puckett.
It's all yours.
Hi, I'm NG Resonance. What would you like to talk about?
You must know everybody in the club.
Let's talk about you.
Tell me about Bud Puckett.
I like Bud. He's one of my biggest fans.
Lots of bouncers in here. Are they really necessary?
Every society has rules.
But armed guards at a nightclub?
No business can prosper without protection against crime.
Well, I got access to the VIP lounge. But yeah. Oh no, that's not the door. Where's the VIP door? Oh, here it is. Yeah, because I have the code, it just does it automatically. It's too hard to punch in codes and passwords on a gamepad, so do it for you.
The service you performed for my business associate is appreciated. Mr. O'Rourke was a danger to the sect.
My pleasure.
Your compensation will be access to our markets.
Must be pretty risky for the Omar to operate in the heart of Upper Seattle.
Without an Omar presence in WTO enclaves, the black market cannot operate internationally. Shall we conduct business?
Sure.
With your abilities, you will appreciate our merchandise. You may purchase now or earn an additional discount by providing another service to the Omar.
Go on.
This service will be a theft. In the basement of this establishment, the manager has eaten a cadaver, an unusual mutant he wishes to sell to a biotech firm. We are interested in the properties of the mutant's tissues, which are highly resistant to radiation and extreme temperature.
You want me to steal a carcass from a nightclub?
A tissue scan, please. The biological properties could be used to improve Omar adaptability. Or would you prefer to make a purchase now?
What are you selling?
I have a ballistic silencer, appropriate for any caliber barrel. Also a black market biomold canister, enables non-piezo chem functionality. I also have an SMG machine gun. As a regular customer...
A submachine gun machine gun? You have a submachine gun machine gun, do you?
Maybe later.
Yes, we're on to Invisible War. But yeah, these guys are one of the factions. Their faction is hilarious. They're just like obsessed with selling things to people. And to win the game with their faction, you have to like kill everybody else in the game. And then your reward for slaughtering all the other factions is they give you a discount. That's the ending you get. People give you a discount. It's like, wow, thanks. Vodka, raspberry cordial, cola. Pour vodka into glass, add cordial until color becomes light red. Add cola until definite color change occurs. Drink.
Great place, huh?
Yeah, they're basically Ferengi. This VIP area is pretty fucking lame. Not gonna lie. Alright, so we have to figure out how to get into the basement. I'm guessing that's through that door we found.
Hi there.
I didn't think I knew how to dance, but I see I was wrong. I can dance just fine.
Evening. Quite an uninhibited young fellow, aren't you?
What do you mean?
I saw you looking at me from across the room, and then you walked right over. How nice. Ever since I became the Enclave's Minister of Culture, most people treat me with a certain chilly deference.
I'm new to Seattle. I didn't know who you were.
Oh, well that explains it then. I have a couple of drinks here every night, and every night I go home to an empty penthouse.
Well, I'm sorry, but if you're looking for someone to,
Hush, hush. Let an old man have his pleasant thoughts. Would you do me a favor?
What's that?
Tell that gentleman at the table over there that I'd like to invite him to my penthouse to discuss his sculptures over a glass of sherry.
Why don't you tell him yourself?
I don't know. I just freeze up whenever I try to mix business and pleasure.
Yeah, he was hitting on me.
Hi there.
Dude wants to slip you a salami. You cool with
Just wanted
that?
to let you know that the man at the bar, Seattle's Minister of Culture, would like to invite you to his penthouse to talk about your sculpture.
Oh, I know quite well who the minister is, and how he likes to do business. I've been trying to catch his eye. Tell him I'll meet him at his penthouse next week.
Try to catch his eye.
No problem.
Are you his new chamber boy?
Not exactly.
Too bad.
What is the little sprout's answer?
He said he'd meet you at your penthouse in an hour. He seemed disappointed that I'm not your new chamber boy.
Would you like to be?
Very funny. You know you don't seem very shy to me.
I'm serious. I could give you the key to my back stairwell. You could have drinks and hors d'oeuvres ready before we arrive.
I've already robbed you blind, buddy, but
I
alright.
would love to be your chamber boy.
How precious. Why couldn't you waltz into my life sooner?
You sure you don't want to be alone with the sculptor?
Trust me, 3 is never a crowd. Now chop chop, here's the key to the back stairwell of my penthouse. Stay in the kitchen till I arrive, or the bot will take offense. I live at the Emerald Suites. You can get to the hotel's lobby from the upper sidewalk.
So there's an alternate way to get into the penthouse from how we did it. Alright. Cool. Okay, flower basement. It's probably through here, but fucking bouncers are looking right at me. What could be here? Basement. Derp. Derp. Flare. Hacking is super useful in this game. It's kind of silly making you waste a biomod slot to take it. Like, who's gonna play without hacking? Whoops. Oh, god damn it. Is this the corpse? Is that it's supposed to be a gray? It is. They got a. Why is there a gray in the basement of this fucking nightclub? Tissue analysis grays. Bioinformatics scan, heat resistance, radiation resistance, tensile strength, malleability.
Well done. A discount will be applied to all of your business transactions with our agents in Seattle. All our agents can be found at the Clubbox VIP suite and on the streets of Lower Seattle.
Oh, I'm at maximum ammunition for all weapons. Alright, that was easy. Let's go see if we can buy that black market mod with a discount. We should be able to afford it.
Hi, officer.
Greetings. The transgenic tissue scan you recovered from the basement is already producing improvements in Omar's survivability.
Glad I can help.
Omar adaptations will soon encompass every climate and biohazard on Earth, and many more environments that may exist elsewhere. You have earned preferred customer status, a 50% reduction in prices.
50%?
That's very generous. What's the Omar's objective? Space exploration? What was that thing in the basement?
The Omar are an application of anagenetic evolution to rapid environmental change. In solving the problem of survival on a planet disrupted by wars and self-replicating hazards, we have solved other problems. The specimen you examined was a similar attempt to solve these problems.
Who made it?
A failed corporation named VersaLife. The Omar have learned much from the VersaLife laboratories abandoned after the collapse. Shall we conduct business?
That's my only reward.
VersaLife went out of business. Ooh.
Very well. In addition, you will be given one black market biomod canister.
Thanks.
Oh, cool. Okay, we got 2 canisters in.
Give me the biomod canister.
The Omar appreciate your business.
So now we can upgrade our hack. Could take it all the way to level 3. Yeah, why not? Do it! Let's do it! Alright, we are maximum hackman. Ultimate hacker hack. I still know what to spend this other mod on. Thermal masking. Enhanced strength is kind of fun. It's also passive, but bot domination is really good. Speed enhancement's alright, but health leech drone is hilarious. You get to eat corpses. You absorb corpses through your legs and heal yourself. But I don't know how many black market mods I'm gonna find. I don't know. We'll just sit on it for now. We'll sit on it until we know what we want to do. Do 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 do.
Seek a higher path. Seek order. Join us for worship at the Hartford Turbine Factory in Lower Seattle. Once I was like you, mindlessly consuming, but you've always felt something was missing. Join the order.
Ah, Alex D. Chief Morgan has had a lot to say about you.
I haven't had the chance to talk to her yet.
Then be sure you talk to Chief Morgan as soon as you can. She's in Europe right now, but she'll address you from the holocom in her office. Go up the stairs, hang a right, and look for the management wing on your left.
Go up the stairs.
The WTO could really use an agent like you, and we could offer you a kind of mobility no one else can.
What do you mean?
As you know, after the collapse, it was the WTO that started putting the pieces together, creating safe, clean, profitable enclaves, and opening up and regulating trade between them. With this web of structures in place globally, we can offer an agent many opportunities in many locations.
That's another faction. Let's see, we got Tarsus, the WTO, the Omar, and the Church.
I told you, we can't trust Tarsus or the WTO. You really should come to our church and hear what the Order has to say. Her Holiness will open your eyes.
Tarsus and WTO might be the same faction. I think there's 4 factions overall, though, if I remember correctly.
I cannot believe these delays today.
Seattle WTO Air Terminal.
WTO flights are usually on schedule, but not today.
What a strange day. All this commotion at the terminal.
Another thrill-packed afternoon, huh?
I heard there was trouble at Tarsus today.
What a day. Seattle WTO Air Terminal.
Don't mind me.
Nonsense somewhere else.
Sweet. Okay, they didn't flip out, and I just got $600. Sick. We hacked nice and fast now that we got the maximum hack. The other factions keep pestering you, yeah. Everybody likes to talk to you non-stop in this game.
Something didn't add up quite right on last night's shipment.
Yeah, it seemed like the paperwork was kinda odd on that one. They shuffled it back to the Flight Bay 24 storage room so quickly.
They said it was for someone who wanted his shipment and privacy protected. Huh, I never trust those late-night deliveries.
George wasn't even around to sign for it. The more you talk about it, the more I think we should look into it. Someone's probably trying to get around WTO import regulations again.
Welcome to the WTO air terminal.
Passengers and patrons should be prepared for delays.
What about the situation in the Inclinator?
Still unresolved. Our people have the area closed to pedestrians.
Please accept the sincere apologies of standard security. Our people should have screened out the terrorists at the lower Seattle entrance.
I'm not blaming you personally.
I'm the one who has to face the music, especially given the Chicago situation.
I have to admit, there's been some talk here of replacing SSC security guards with WTO military. I expect there will be some fallout. Just wanted to let you know that we have the situation in hand.
Yoink. What do we got? Ammo in there. A weapon mod of some kind. Sweet FA. And a candy bar. And a soda pop. Oh, and a vault. Interesting. Okay. Let's see if this is worth a multi-tool. Scramble grenade. Your login info. You're up and running. Username SB Lorne. Password WTO Seattle. That's default password. Please change. P grenade. So what is this login used for? Was it this? I don't know.
Chief Morgan, you wanted to see me?
I want to hear what you know about the terrorist attack that led to your escape from Tarsus Academy.
The Order wanted to stop the experiment. That's about all I know.
We were watching that facility ourselves. Ever heard of an organization codenamed Apostle Corps?
Sounds like a cult.
Apostle Corps made your biomods. I'm not blaming you, but the technology diverges wildly from piezochem biomods, the only ones approved for sale.
You're investigating this Apostle Corps for patent infringement?
Market disruption. The genius of the Apostle Corps product is that it restructures any host DNA to tolerate biomodification, whereas the standard infusions work for only 1 in 20 patients. Apostle Corps could go commercial and devastate biomod prices.
In other words, you want modified people to hold their value like real estate.
If you put it that way. We don't want another collapse. What you can do for us is follow up on your discovery at the Minister of Culture's penthouse. Check out the Mako lab north of town. We know they've been doing illegal weapons research, and that your former trainer, Dr. Nassif, has contacts there. You'll need to hire a pilot and leave at once.
You don't have any extra pilots?
The Chicago disaster is occupying every available craft. You shouldn't have any trouble finding a pilot at the Greasel Pit Bar in Lower Seattle. I don't care who flies you in, just get there. Mako is developing a new firearm called the MagRail. In addition to finding Nassif, the WTO needs an agent who can get us the MagRail schematic. I hope that will be you, Alex.
Guess I better check out the Greasel Pit.
The WTO is fighting an invisible war against several formidable enemies. Give us your loyalty, Alex. We need it.
I don't know. Some people are making biomods that anybody can use and you're trying to keep it out of people's hands. That's pretty fucking scummy. The Dentons, Myth and Mystery. Although many of the actions remain shrouded in mystery, we do know that J.C. Denton played a major role in resolving the Grey Death Plague. However, some suspect he also initiated the collapse. He began as an agent for UNATCO, but realizing that it was corrupt, he joined his brother Paul and the NSF revolutionaries. Both JC and Paul remain powerful and mysterious figures in the global imagination, even though no one has heard from either in decades. A few radical thinkers believe the Dentons will return, but most conclude that they simply perished. I think we read that before, but whatever. WTO gun laws. Marksmen and collectors should be aware of the WTO Enclave's gun laws. Carrying concealed weapons is permitted. However, some areas will require you to submit to weapons bytecode safety locking for the duration of your visit. These codes freeze all weapons until the unlock signal is sent upon exit. Shut down my guns. My guns.
At least one trainee besides me reported to the authorities. Have you seen Leo?
No, but I've heard from Billy. She seems to be mixed up with the Order Church.
They can do what they want, I guess. I can't believe that Tarsus is a front after all those years of training.
What's going on?
I don't know
back
if it
there?
shuts down the sword.
A suspicious helicopter was circling the city. Fortunately, both the pilot and the aircraft are now in WTO custody.
Order reconnaissance?
The pilot will be interrogated. I shouldn't tell you more than that.
So you're on the WTO payroll now, huh?
I'm just glad I didn't have a reaction to whatever the Tarsus people were shooting into our veins, and now I've got a security assignment. That's all I ever wanted from that place.
A bonus? You expect me to walk into a chemical spill for a few extra credits?
What about you?
Are you kidding? Without a hazmat suit?
Every minute the Inclinator is offline, we're all losing money. Think about that.
You weren't on the platform when that stuff spilled. I don't even want to guess what it does to a person long term.
I'm sorry, the Inclinator is closed until we get this toxic spill cleaned up.
Don't you have any hazmat workers or bots to take care of it?
One nanoformer bot, but it's been so long since we've had an emergency that it's fallen apart. I can't believe someone tried to slip toxic waste past us.
Can it be fixed?
The only guy with the code for the repair bots closet is trapped on another platform. We've also got a
Inclinator sounds
hazard
cooler.
collection, and we've got the code for that one, 4781. But the remote access is damaged. I'm trying to get one of these fools to go up to the balcony overlooking the bay to hit the master control, but they're afraid of crossing through the spill.
We're not letting ourselves get threatened into risking our lives. You can't fire us for having some common sense.
I never said I'd fire you. I just said that we're losing money over this, and I may have to let someone go afterwards.
Right.
Anyway, I'm hoping to find someone with more guts than these guys who can do quick contract work for a decent number of credits. If you manage to take care of it, report back to me so I can pay you. Until then, no one's going to be able to get down to Lower Seattle.
Alright. Time to put on our hard hat. Do some hazmat work.
I hope Mathers is okay. We need his help to activate the repair bot. But if he comes through that cloud, it might kill him. If that nanoformer was up, we'd be fine. Knock it off. You expect me to be impressed? I don't have time for this today.
EMP proximity mine.
I wish I could remember the vintage.
You're nearing the toxic spill the facility director told you about. The WTO is reaping the benefits of its harmful industries. I guess a little pollution is all in a day's work up there. The area's been closed off, and they've deployed bots to patrol and secure it. May Her Holiness watch over you as you face these obstacles.
Violated this zone's security provisions. You have violated this zone's security provisions. Target recall. Severe damage. Violated this zone's security provisions.
Oh, what? Okay. Apparently only the pistol has a flashlight on it. Ah, God.
You have violated this zone's security provisions. Violated this zone's security provisions. You have violated this zone's security provisions. Assessing damage. Agent Hull.
Ouch. Man. That max healing thing heals pretty fast. Alright, we got the sniper rifle, that's right. Soda count as food? It does. Hey, free needles. How you doing? It's definitely a big step down from the first game, but it's not like it's unplayable or anything.
Finished. Total repair solution guaranteed. Systems updated twice daily from a manufacturer knowledge base. Likely organic.
You must be Mathers. Your supervisor sent me to find you.
What's going on up there? I know there was a toxic spill, but it doesn't seem like anything's being done about it.
Apparently the nanoformer isn't functional, and you're the only one with the code to the repair bot storage closet. If you give me the code, I'll take care of it.
Yeah? Sounds like a fair trade. 13490. Good luck.
Good work. The area is clear. Natural balance has been restored.
Yeah, they just tried too hard to like streamline the game, and they ended up losing a lot of the depth that made Deus Ex appealing in the first place, unfortunately. Can I climb this? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Wait, what? This guy came in and cleaned up? I guess because I let this guy out. So this guy must have fixed this thing, which then cleaned it up. Okay. I didn't think I'd actually solve the problem. Never mind. We did it. Some grenades. Activate hazard flush. It's already been flushed, but sure. Double up. Extra flushed. Whoops. Ow. God damn it. There's like something on the beam up there. Oh, come on, man. Get on the railing. Wow. Oh, fuck. Fine.
Repairs complete.
It's safe to leave this platform now. The spill's been cleaned up.
Great news. Thanks.
Give me my money.
The area is no longer hazardous.
Fantastic. Here's a few credits for your trouble. Thanks again for taking care of that mess.
Thanks for braving. Thanks for taking the job. I don't know what the director was going to do next.
Just $100. Just cleaned up a toxic spill that was stopping all transit between your two halves of your city, and you gave me $100. Cheap bastards. Cheap, cheap bastards. Is that just a multi-tool? Oh, he does mantle. Maybe we can mantle up the thing there. Oh, we might be able to just jump here. Here we go. I didn't even see that up there. Dallas Multipass. Hey, another $100. Just laying on the desk. The Greasel Pit. Mako Ballistics. Flyer for hire, Sid Black. That's the guy we need to rescue, I think. To be our pilot. Yeah, who said crime doesn't pay? I just doubled my salary. Alright, I think that's everything around here.
Looks like things are getting back to normal.
Who threw out a perfectly good multi-tool? Jeez. I like the dynamic shadows. That's cool. Oh god! Ow. Ow. Fuck. Yeah, they didn't really add anything. They just, they removed things. Like the skill system from the first game is completely gone. There's no experience points, no leveling up your skills. That's gone. The inventory system's been simplified. The augmentation system's been simplified. It's a game where it's much lesser than the previous one. They didn't add anything. Oh, SMG. Hey, Sunfall. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the infamous Invisible War. What do I want to drop? Do I want to drop anything? Could get rid of these scrambler grenades, I guess. Welcome, Sunfall. Thanks for the raid. What were you up to today? You done with the Phantasy Star? Yeah, I guess you were almost done Phantasy Star 4 last time I was watching. So what have you moved on to? Speaking of people I'm surprised are still here, I don't know what Tabasco is trying to achieve. You can take him out behind the woodshed and shoot him, Amsigo. That's fine. If you want to exercise your mod powers, feel free. Thank you. Oh yeah, Bloodstained, that's right. That's right. I remember now. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with Tabasco. Oh well, whatever.
I've been saying that since it was built. said it wasn't gonna work, too. Then you said it was gonna get us jobs. You said everything, 10 times over. You call that predicting the future?
Think like that and they already got you script, man. That's their play. Make out like it was some low-town plot and see how we react.
Doesn't bother me. Only time I went up the Inclinator was when I got arrested.
Yeah, I played Shining Force and Shining Force 2 way back in the day when they were new. And I really, really enjoyed them, but I've never revisited them. I should someday. But I thought they were great way back in the day. No, it's a permanent ban. I don't need that kind of bullshit in my chat. Yeah, sitting through all the animations and stuff can get a little tedious, that's for sure. Can you shut the animations off? I think there might be like an option to shut them off. Here's the Greasel Pit. Okay. I don't know, it's been so long since I played Shining Force, I can't remember. Eons and eons. Oops. Heron's Loft Apartments. Here we go. This is where the coffee guy we're looking for is. No? No animation off? That sucks. Maybe there's like a ROM hack to speed it up? There's probably a bunch of ROM hacks for that game I'd be willing to bet. Oh, the PS4 Genesis collection. Gotcha. Gotcha. God damn it. Invisible War. The best dumpster diving simulator 2003 could offer. Oh yeah, Deus Ex. I mean, I've played through Deus Ex like a dozen times. Sunfall. I played through that game a million times. It's been maybe 3 or 4 years since I last played it. Whenever Mankind Divided came out, that was when I did my last full playthrough. Well, their elevator seems to be in need of maintenance. Inventory is full. There's no way 13... For some reason, like, multi-tools stack, but, like, sometimes they don't. It's like a glitch or something. It's very weird. I don't get it. This guy's got pet Greasel. Ah, hey. Ow. Fucking Greasels. Yeah. Yeah, the new Deus Ex games aren't too bad though. Like Human Revolution and Mankind Divided are way better than I was expecting them to be, that's for sure. Certainly better than this. This also does not have a flashlight.
I'm the authority here.
thug. Random thug. Okay. Detective Dirk Murchison. I'll skip the fiction books. Yeah, Arcs of Talos is really good. Greasel Trainer's apartment. I guess this guy's a Greasel Trainer, that's why he has it. And he's got a bunch of cats.
Whoa, hey, this is my apartment.
I guess I took a wrong turn somewhere.
Who sent you? It was that Pequod's jerk, wasn't it? He isn't satisfied that he already has the zoning lockdown for all of Upper Seattle and can keep me out. He has to play like a mafia don and send people to harass me. Well, I won't be intimidated. I won't.
I didn't come here looking for a fight.
If he wants to peddle his overpriced peculinos down here, let him. But I deserve a shot at those babyface executives uptown. What I need is a hacker. Someone to break into the civic manager's computer at the WTO terminal and approve my zoning petition. Business is good down here. I've got money and I want to expand.
Sounds like a risky operation, but I take it you can afford to hire a few thugs of your own.
Well, I'd make it worth a certain someone's while, that's for sure. Why do you ask? Know anything about government databases?
Maybe I'll check back with you later tonight.
I wonder if I can screw them both over. If I can do the zoning hack and firebomb this guy's coffee shop at the same time. Alright, Sunfall, catch you later. Thanks again for the raid. Our love affair with the bean. One day, Collie found his goats gathered curiously around a dark green leafed shrub with bright red berries. After trying them himself, he discovered their powerful stimulating effect. Monks of the local monastery began relying on the berries' effects to stay awake during extended hours of prayer. So coffee was born. Okay, carrying 10 of these makes sense. Makes a lot more sense than 13 multi-tools anyway. On liberty, I believe that the practical principle in which safety resides, the ideal to be kept in view, may be conveyed in these words: the greatest dissemination of power consistent with efficiency, but the greatest possible centralization of information and diffusion of it from the center. This central organ should have a right to know all that is done, and its special duty should be that of making the knowledge acquired in one place available to others. Its advice would naturally carry much authority, but its actual power, as a permanent institution, should, I conceive, be limited to compelling the local officers to obey the laws laid down for their guidance. In all things not provided by its general rules, those officers should be left to their own judgment. This music is so, like, it's too ambient. There's no hot jams. Deus Ex is full of hot jams. This is full of just ambient, atmospheric stuff.
Don't forget to come see me at the Order Church, Alex. That landing pad is run by a local smuggler, Sophia Sack. Looks like they've seized Siblak's Harrier, probably as payment for phony debts. It never hurts to have a pilot who owes you a favor. You could pay the debt, or, better, eliminate Sack and her henchmen for the good of the whole neighborhood.
Is there another floor to this place? Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, this is the weird one. Meh. Wouldn't surprise me if this apartment was just the one floor. There's a ladder here. Hold on. There we go. Never mind. There's even a camera.
The landing pad is off limits. This assignment stinks. So when did the SSC start hiring itself out as muscle for crooks? Stay with me. I guess they'd want us to check this out.
What? Ah, what the fuck? Yeah, go turret. Go turret. My turret. Ow, ow. Get him, turret. Get him.
Order be praised. You have a strong will and... Now take care of her security force so that Zink can have his jet back.
Well, at least Turf Bro killed a couple people. Sophia Sack. We've read that already. Don't need medkits. Don't need beer. A weapon mod. Blood of the Champion. It's one of their fiction books. Okay, that used the weird loose one. That's good. Refire rate mod. Login for SAC systems. I'm gonna be fired for this from this assignment and from SSC entirely if I accidentally set off the security alarms again. This is gonna end just like Pittsburgh. I have to be more careful while keeping track of this code.
Hey, better be a false alarm.
We've got trouble.
Hope you got insurance.
everything.
Yep.
Brilliant AI. Top notch.
You have violated this zone's security provisions.
Maintenance receipt. Pilot beacon, RK routine service, inspection passed, approved for all traffic. Firmware upgrade, clean dish, semi-triad, 5,000 credits. Yep, perfect stealth. As always.
Analyzer evasive tactic. Sustained. Damage. Damage. Alert.
I got him.
Repairing damage. Finished.
Flamethrower.
Advised. Small bots in operation.
Fragmentary rounds. Increases the number of shots per ammo clip. EMP. Causes shots from ballistic weapons to explode into fragments upon impact, inflicting radius damage. That's kind of neat. Sure. Let's throw that in our SMG. Yeah, let's make the shotgun EMP damage. And we can use our shotgun as like an anti-bot weapon. Do 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 all right. All your turrets are belong to me. I suppose there's no option to shut the camera off. Alright, looks like that is it for the hangar here. So when we actually find Sid Black, we can let him know his airplane is free and clear. Yeah, I played this way back in 2003, Free Needles. I haven't played it since, though. I've made multiple attempts to play through this again, but I've never managed to get through the whole thing. I usually get bored. But this time we're finishing it again.
You are going to be in big trouble when I catch you. Stop casing the place.
Ow, what the fuck? Holy fuck, man.
You've done much to bring peace to this neglected part of the city. Maybe you can find Sid Black at the Grizzle Pit Bar to give him the good news.
It's true, yeah. When I'm playing a game on my own, I'll play it until I gotta lose interest and then set aside. But when I'm streaming, I'm in it to win it. Another $600. Holy shit. I think you get the amount of money you get must be based on your hacking level. Because we got like 150 for the first thing we hacked, but then okay, we've gotten 600 for every other ATM we've hacked since upgrading our hacking skill. Well, that's Coffee Guy, right? Lower Seattle slums. Let's go to the Grizzle Pit first. If I can remember how to get out of here. Or maybe the slums is the spot. Oh, his corpse like... Oh god, what the fuck? Okay. I was gonna say his corpse has vaporized all the boxes in here, but it just fucking burst into flames randomly. That was interesting. Well, this might be somewhere else. That's fine. Whatever, we'll look around here.
Today marks the one-year anniversary of the refinery riots, protesting the incorporation of Seattle into the WTO. Mourners held a candlelight vigil in remembrance of those killed in the chaos. After the results of the referendum were announced on this day last year, demonstrators took to the streets to make their anger and disapproval known. Protesters claimed that the vote had been somehow fixed and that the results did not reflect the will of the people, particularly those living outside the enclave. It took several days before peace returned to the streets of Seattle, but there were no further disturbances afterward, although some of the tension lingers.
Yeah, the fire simulation in Far Cry 2 is the most impressive part of that game. It's pretty wild.
You don't look like you're from around here.
What the hell is that auto turret in a fucking coffee shop? Holy shit. It's a little extreme. Where's this basement? Oh, these are the bean stores here, okay. This is what I'm supposed to blow up. So I'm going to hack the turret.
The trader handles business. I am here to prevent unfair transactions.
So, that's how it's gonna be?
Leave now, or I will be required to use force. Shall we conduct business?
What are you selling?
I have a black market biomod canister, which enables non-PSOChem functionality. I am also selling 3 energy cells for powering your biomodified systems. Or you might want 2 EMP grenades for disrupting electronic devices, such as surveillance equipment. As a preferred customer, you may purchase items at half market price.
Always like a good discount. Give me the black market mod.
I'll take the black market biomod.
You might appreciate your business.
Oh yeah, punk. Go cry to your scrambling mama.
None of that activity, please.
What are you buying? What are you selling? These are the Omar. They're weird group of people that are like obsessed with marketing everything and modifying themselves to be able to survive in any environment. They're a weird group of people.
They'll always need us for their dirty work. Like my brother Danny.
Oh, this is where we came out of the
How would he get to work without the inclinator?
Inclinator. Okay, I know where we are. Sonic fans.
No active weapons in the Greasel pit. First I gotta transmit the safety lock codes to freeze anything you're carrying. Then I let you in. Otherwise, take a hike.
Go ahead, send the code.
Thanks. There's sensors that will react.
Let's go and find Lost Odell.
Clear to go in now.
We're just kind of exploring around Seattle, causing mayhem.
But what about the apartment?
I already picked up my gear.
Your gear? You're leaving? Sid, you made me get this big place. Do you know how high my rent is?
Come on, I'll be back. You know this is home to me, Cindy.
Sandy.
Sandy, right. But a captain's got to sail if he wants to keep his ship.
Yes, I'm upset. Leave me alone.
Well, well. An Enclave kid comes down to cruise the slums on Daddy's credit line. First time at sea level?
My parents are dead. They were in Chicago at the time of the attack.
Oh, sorry, mate. Just talking chaff, no offense.
Sure.
Sid Black. Call me Sid. Best jet jockey in the Northern Hemisphere. So, you're on your own?
If you need a lift, I'm game. All you gotta do is bail out my jet and give me a little something for my trouble.
Took care of the people guarding your jet. You won't have any trouble taking it back.
No,
Cracking
no, my
good work.
motor's
Then
16 by
I'll see you
9.
at the landing pad. You can pay me when you're ready to fly.
How much do you charge your passengers?
The going rate.
$500. Man, I just got your plane out of impound and you're still gonna charge me? What the fuck, man? How's that for gratitude?
Pit's downstairs.
Templar Temple. Something. Bar 2072. I have no idea what that says.
A new face. Interesting. Introduce yourself.
Is this a prank call or something? Funny way to meet people.
I search every place I can. You're very close, but not quite the one I'm looking for.
Close to what?
You look modified.
So?
I need help. I'm a helicopter pilot. They're holding me captive, along with my chopper, at the WTO terminal in Upper Seattle.
Right, I heard about your helicopter. How'd you get this call past WTO security?
I've tapped into the terminal's local network. The passcode to the hangar holding my vehicle is 00485. Get me out of here, and I'll fly you anywhere you want, free of charge.
I could use a pilot. I'll think about it.
A free pilot? Okay. That's more like it. Fucking Sid Black. $500? Fuck you.
Another lucky night.
Responding to the rioting in Trier, WTO Director Chad Dumier made a gesture of reconciliation today. He offered to meet with Order High Priestess Her Holiness for talks designed to ease misunderstanding between the two groups. The WTO is wrongly equated with blind commercialism, says Dumier, just as the Order is wrongly equated with fanaticism.
If we learn to listen to each other, we can coexist peacefully. The WTO fully supports freedom of thought and freedom of religion.
No response yet from the Order. Anti-WTO rioting broke out for the third time recently at the Panzerworks factory in Trier. Many blame Order agitators for the violence.
This time we'll get paid.
What, you don't like toilet soy?
Get off me.
Who doesn't want to eat bags of soy something found in a toilet?
More uptown thieves every day.
What do you want? How's it going?
Isn't Zoom pretty popular? I feel like everybody uses Zoom. I've never used it, but it seems popular. Hey, you again.
Leo,
Chicago, you made it out.
what are you doing down here? Signing up with the Order Church like Billy?
Terrorists.
The WTO? Chief Morgan seems pretty intent on recruiting us.
Leeches. They want a monopoly on everything, including security agents.
Then what are you gonna do?
You need work, you go to the pit. This is what I did. Found work. Mercenary, black market. A few hours to send me to Egypt.
I thought you wanted to be a corporate heavy.
I've been thinking about this. I don't want to be a lab monkey or be in anybody's army. I don't want to be a piece of meat they fight over. Corporate heavy, maybe. But right now, I work for myself.
But I talked to Mr. Pelican, one-on-one. He laid it all out, straight up.
Uh-huh.
Templars stand for something, you know. It's ancient, it's philosophy, and it strips the paps off all that Her Holiness love and meditate and mumble to yourself.
These guys are mercenaries. They pitch whatever creed their boss tells them to.
Just haven't ever Templar.
Thank
They
you
have
for
the
the
same
follow.
basic ideas as the Order Church, but they believe it, they fight for it, and they don't rip off a bunch of other religions.
Her Holiness wants to bring everyone together. It's called koinonia, fellowship and communication. Yeah, koinonia. I think it's Greek.
You seekers are just little parrots. Repeating a new batch of words every week.
I am studying Acolyte, the mental factor for inebriation.
There's a new sheriff in town, in case you want to know.
Yeah, this is definitely not music I would ever willingly listen to on my own, that's for sure.
Hey, I got a lot on my mind. Can't get nothing from me. I'm all washed up.
Sounds like a song that should be playing in like Buffy the Vampire Slayer or something. Where's the stairs down again? Okay, there.
Match 7. Gobs are in the chute. Buy-in is the house minimum. Odds are 1 to 1.
You really have cockfights with transgenics down here?
Hey, better watch the Phoebe speak around the pit, or these scabs, not me of course, but these other scabs might take advantage. Know what I'm saying?
Sorry. So how do I know which transgenic to bet on? They all look the same to me.
You work in a lab or something?
Nice camera angle.
Well, we fight gobs down here. Green gobs, brown gobs, baby stealing, sewer slinking, good eating gobs. Follow me? Right now, it's Green Dragon in the North Chute, Shutterbug in the South. Walk around, check the fighters, and let me know where you want to put your money.
Let me think about it.
Make it quick. Gobzilla's on deck.
The bookie's at the south door.
Looking for a sure thing? She's right under the grate there. Check out the scales on that girl. That's Green Dragon, a new gob fresh from the sewer. Mean as nails.
She been in many fights?
A greasel don't grow up wild and not get in fights. I said this gob is fresh, understand? Been hunting
I've never
scab
seen
winos
Queen of the
for
Damned.
years.
It looked terrible.
Hey Jack, listen up. Want to script some real cash? You look like the mercenary type.
Depends on what you mean by script.
Final match is 4 to 1 odds. Buy-in begins right after this fight, after which the odds stand, even if something happens to one trainer's lineup.
You want me to kill someone's greasel?
Shh! I'm talking about the champ Gobzilla. Follow me? She's still at Tina's pad in the Heron's Loft building near the Inclinator, apartment 22. I'll give you a bounty if that gob dies. Plus you get to make bank on the 4 to 1 situation. Cool?
I already cooked that gob.
Serious?
Serious. Gobzilla's history. You've got a good shot at the title.
That's what I wanted to hear. Here's the payoff. It's all I got. You want more? Bet on Snake Eyes in the World Championship. Mean sons of bitches, that's for sure.
What's it gonna be?
My money's on Green Dragon.
Yeah, Green Dragon. I put my money on sewer gobs every time. They're meaner. How much you want to bet?
All in.
Here you go. Name's Alex D.
D for Upper Seattle Dandy?
D for don't ask.
Well, better get your buns over to the pit. Your gob's dropping into the fire.
Yeah, if you spend any amount of time like exploring, you're gonna randomly complete shit. Go Green Dragon.
That's more like it.
Get him. Get him.
Pick your move, Bug. That's it.
Haha. Pay me, motherfucker.
Man can pick his gobs.
I won. I think you owe me some money.
Save the attitude, D. The pit pays. Here you go. Double your money. House takes 10%.
Thanks.
Come back later tonight. Tina's bringing in the champ, Gobzilla. It's gonna be Gobzilla versus Snake Eyes, 4-to-1 odds. Bet on Snake Eyes, you might just quadruple your money.
Thanks for the tip.
Sounds good to me.
It'll take us a while to get cleaned up for the next match.
How long is a while? Let me bet. Have to like zone out and back in. Gonna make some serious cash off that match.
You're ready to leave, just head out. The sensors will automatically reactivate every... No active weapons in the Greasel pit. First, I gotta
Go ahead.
Stank.
Match 8.
How'd Gobzilla get killed?
One of the trainers, probably. Greedy scabs. They're the real animals in my book. So what's your bet? Snake Eyes challenging the Claw, 4-to-1 against Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes all the way.
Right on. Going for the jackpot. How much?
There you go.
You're in the game, D. Now get in there and shake your pom-poms for Snake Eyes. He'll be coming out the north chute.
Oh man. There's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time.
Head down, Claw. Head down.
Come on, Snake Eyes. I don't know which one's which.
Read the pit now. Use your head. Just fight, you dog. Read the pit now. Use your head.
Yeah, it's not very exciting to watch, is it? For the love of God, one of you win already? Okay, please tell me that was Snake Eyes.
Tough luck, D.
What?
Thanks.
Tomorrow night.
Fuck you. I'm not losing $500 on that bullshit.
No active weapon.
Go ahead.
Thanks.
Kill Gobzilla and the fucking other guy still can't even win? What a load of crap.
Match 8. One of...
Snake Eyes. There you go.
Head down, Claw. Head down.
Alright, Snake Eyes. You better fucking win this time, Snake Eyes. So that one's Snake Eyes, I guess.
That's more like it.
Come on, get him. Yeah, you're fucking him up now. Yeah.
Guess you're looking to get paid.
Sure am.
How much did I win?
Let's see. Times 4 minus 10%. Here you go.
Thanks.
Tomorrow night, same time, same place. There's always new meat in the pit.
$1,800. Easy money. There we go. Alright, so that is going to be it for today. So thank you guys so much for coming by. We will be playing some more of that on Wednesday. And of course tomorrow will be user requests, so please come check that out. And give me a second here, we'll host somebody up. Boom, 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 boom. Well, Senior Hefe's doing some Lands of Lore. He might be... Whoa, what the hell is going on? Screen resolution just changed for some reason. Anyway, he might be finishing up soon, but let's go check out some Lands of Lore. Alright, everybody, catch you later. Have yourselves a great day, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.